Hi, I'm Maynard with First and Foremost, and today we have a very special episode for you guys. We're in the middle of beautiful Williamsburg, Virginia, and here on site, we are going to do a complete home makeover. Not only are we going to be changing the roofing, siding, windows, doors, kitchen cabinetry, interior flooring, we have some massive repairs that we need to do to the interior girder beams that have completely deteriorated and are no longer supporting the walls at a sufficient height. So to get started, we're going to lift the center portion of the home up and install brand new support system underneath the house. So let's jump right in and make it happen, Captain. Not only do we have some changes that we're going to make that are necessities for the home, but we're also going to do some additives like a brand new double dormer on top of this portion right here, and all new windows and doors, brand new front deck, along with a end-to-end 40-foot long Trex deck and screen porch combo on the rear of the home near the pool. So this is going to be super exciting. We have a lot of things that are going on, but we'll try to keep each individual episode to the problem that we're handling at that time. And today we're going to focus on the girder beams and support system underneath the house. Now, we don't have a lot of room underneath this house, and our only access point to the interior of the home is a side access that's about 12 inches tall and about 18 inches wide. This does not lend itself to be very easy for a guy like myself to fit underneath and make these repairs. But unfortunately, that's what we have to deal with, and that's the only access that we have. Now, being that we're changing all the interior flooring on the inside of the home, we're actually lucky enough that we're going to remove some of the subfloor to create an easier access point. Now, we'll see how that goes. It's going to be nice to be able to work from there, but all the materials and all the supplies are going to have to be shipped in and slid in from underneath. Now, this current home has about the cleanest and neatest crawl space that I've ever encountered. Her wonderful sons were able to come over and remove all of the old insulation, and the underneath portion of the house is actually about the cleanest that I've ever seen. So there's no mud to deal with, no insects, no snakes, heaven forbid, but albeit still a very, very tight spot. So we're going to go inside, remove some of the subfloor sheathing, and see if we can remove this existing beam and the attempted repair that was made by a previous contractor in an easy and efficient fashion. So we're going to pop a 2-foot line right here, right down the middle, so we can remove these 2 pieces of plywood here and gain access to that girder beam. Now you can see down here, guys, what is underneath all those years of carpet. There is literally sand and dirt that is just embedded under this carpet here. If I had maybe a tool pouch on or something, I could show you, but this is just all dirt that's embedded from years and years, and really what exists under all carpet floors. It's just hard to keep them completely clean. They literally settle down, and just the fine sandy materials made it all the way down to the subfloor, not even removable with a vacuum or anything else. So we're going to vacuum this area up. It's a good thing we're removing a lot of this carpet. We're going to be going back down with LVP flooring, which will be waterproof, cleaner, and not let all this stuff literally just rest on the subfloor and have breathing this in for who knows how long, the whole existence of the home, honestly. So we're going to get this out of here, open it up, and see how far away we're needed to reach, and let us know if we got a good access to that girder beam. you'll notice over here on the side, we have a complete stress fracture. I don't think you can see it, but there's a complete stress fracture here all the way down, and this is the main support for the joists that are running above. All of our joists are running side to side and bearing on this structural beam, which should be located directly above our girder beam below. So we're going to be trying to jack this back up so you can see it's kind of, well, you probably can't see, but it's protruding out a good 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch into the room. And that's, you know, equally as bad as some of the other areas in the home. So see if we can get this up and remove that. So we're just going to cut in the center of this joist right here, Chip. And then probably just this one sheet for now. We'll stop right here at this one sheet and see if that's exactly where we need to be pulling up from. Should be close. I'm expecting the girder beam to either be right here behind your back foot or at this other wall right here, but we've got a serious depression right here in the middle. It should be a roll of strap and 10 2x4s. Oh, this is where our problem is.
Right here.
You can see right there, guys, someone attempted to make a repair. The complete triple girder beam in the middle is just absolutely deteriorated. In the repair they tried to do on the outside, they didn't even put the splice over top of a major point or a point load. They kind of left it in the middle there between two piers, and it's just completely sagging. Now we've installed this string line here. I don't know how well you can see. On an 1.5 inch block on the far end of the foundation and one on this side as well. And right here in the middle, where we should be measuring 1.5 inches, we have about 3/4 of an inch. Over here on this pier here, or this joist here rather, we literally have a 1/2 inch. So we have about 1 inch down there where you're at, right, Chip?
Yep.
So let's set that 6x6 beam in here and see if we can get some piers. And I think, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be hard to fit that 6x6 and the pump jack. I just think it's going to be too much.
We need probably like cut one of the 2x10s, maybe.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to cut some 2x10s off. Yeah. Yeah, less than 3 foot. I need only 2 foot. You can cut some of them new 2x10s, TJ?
Yeah.
2 foot off each one and give me like 2 or 3 of them. I'm going to put a base of the jack on that 2x10 because there ain't going to be much room here between that. And give me that 6x6. Give me that big 6x6 right over there.
Yeah, hurry up.
We've got a nice solid base down there. Oh, this jack is serious, bud. All right, I'm going to cut it on.
No, it won't jack up. Oh, yeah, but I got
Okay.
a block on it. I don't know.
See what we got here. Oh, yeah, I got 6 inches now. It's barely going to fit. You got 6.5? Okay. I'll tell you what. Okay, yeah, I'm going up. It's slow, but it's powerful. Are you ready to go? Just sit it right on top of the jack. You like that? All right, let's hold it steady until we get some pressure. Huh?
All right, give me the thing to jack.
And we'll do the same thing over here after we get this one in. I'm hoping the 6x6 is strong enough. It may not be, guys, but we're going to try it. I got a powerful jack here. This thing is serious.
Yeah, cool. Like, I'm like 1 inch and 3/8.
Yeah, we're getting closer. It's not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, vamos a ir más pegada para acá. Yeah. Maybe tú tienes que maybe ponerte al lado de esta.
Start feeling all this cool sand. Makes me miss the beach.
It does. It feels really good.
It feels really nice.
Sí, algo por aquí. Vamos there. Yep. Pasarla right here. Yep. Right there. All right, dejarlo. Enlizarte por el lado. Para que no te... Ya lo tengo aquí. Solo tenemos una mica.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So ponerte de lado.
Okay.
I don't think he was ready for that one, Gus. I told him, he's like, all right, well, go give me some more blocks. I was like, well, we ain't got but one more jack for us right now. Lisa, para allá. Para allá. There you go. There you go. Más para acá con la mica.
Okay.
Oh, man. Hold on. Levanta la mica por un segundo. There you go. There we go. Like right here. Ahí ve. Yeah. Right there. All right, check this one close to you. All right, let's put that, yeah, right there. Let's go. Yeah. I just want to be in the center.
Yeah, I think it was Rico.
I think it's Mincho. Yeah, you can stop right there. You're good. It's just me now. Look at that right there. You see that, Romeo?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, at least a heavy quarter. If I can get a quarter, we're good, boys. Yeah, we'll let it down. Look at that. We jacked the whole thing up, buddy. Oh, boy, we are getting it. And let me see something, TJ. Give me something. Give me whatever you got. Don't give me that, TJ. Give me. I need a pole, but not that pole. Where's the? Where's that pole? Where's that gray one at?
Oh, yeah.
The gray one. No, the gray one. The pumper pole. No, there it is. We are golden, boy, like a horseshoe, coming at you. See what we got for a pork chop. Maybe I got a little help here. Oh, there we go. I'm all the way through now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that little bit of help, Romeo. Yeah, we're good, brother.
They got sand fleas.
Look at that. Oh, man, we did it, guys. The 6x6 system is working. Oh, boy. 1.5 inches exactly, buddy.
See, I told you, TJ, we should have went.
All right, now, here's what we got to do, boys. This ain't going to be easy. We need to cut this girder beam out. That's good right there. Vamos a cortarla a la medida. Yeah, cortarla en pedazos, sacámoslas. Let's just do one area at a time. Let's start from my side.
Yeah.
Start here. Take it out. Take it all the way out to the edge of this pier, like 3 inches away. Then we'll put a new girder beam in, and then we'll go to the other side. Oh, you have another pier. Did you hook that pier down there, Chip?
I hooked.
Or did you hook the girder beam?
I hooked.
Oh, okay, 2 tienes de chip. All right, don't cut it yet. Just leave it marked. Which one of these 3 marks is it?
The center one.
3/8. I'm gonna slide a 1/4 inch past where you can see that other joist. Like basically if this joist sits directly under that block will be great. All right, give me that pistola, buddy.
Here, get it right here. I smashed my finger on both sides of this fucking
And smash my
beam.
daggone knuckles.
Oh, I did it on both sides. My pinky and my big one. My big one hurt more though.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, now hold on. We can make a pry bar now. The 112-foot section, boys.
I know, it's really good.
I nail it off. Nail it. Oh. Whew. That's a lot of work for 12 feet. Oh my God, dude. So that was very difficult. We were able to get the old girder beam cut out and removed, which was very easy part of the whole deal. The hard part was getting the new beam inside with the new dimensions. There was not one true dimension all the way across. We had 7.5 on one side, 6 3/4, 6 7/8 on the other side, and all the way down to 8 inches in the middle. So we cut that 2x10 girder to fit in the space where the piers had already settled. We got the house back up to what's a consistent flat surface and made that girder beam to fit to where the piers are, being that they've already settled. They're not going to move anymore. And I tell you, that was a bear to get in. But we did it. Albeit only 12 foot of it. We got 13 more feet to go for the other half of the beam. So basically we're going to go at it the same way, although that side we didn't have to jack up as much. It was only lifted up about a 3/8 of an inch, where this side was lifted up over an inch. So there's a massive amount of pressure where that beam goes. So we're hoping that this side goes a little easier, and we'll see how it does here in a few minutes. We'll cut that piece out, and we might be able to put this plywood back down. Look at this right here, buddy. Oh, it's a big one. Oh. That's what we're pulling out from underneath the house. Just completely separated. I know we've pried a little bit on it, but never completely nailed together. And just, I mean, you could almost rip, oh, you can rip it apart with just your bare hands. Just good to get this out. So this is what we were pulling out and what was the existing girder beam. And you can see the lower portion here is just totally rotten, been water damaged and vapor damaged for so long, and that's why the house was sinking. Somebody attempted to make a repair, and you can see the spacing in between here literally was just held by nails, and they didn't get even full contact with the board. So this nail may only have a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch that's actually embedded into the existing girder beam. Was doing no good. And these actual new members were actually sticking outside of the foundation piers, so there was no solid contact on anything resting, and still the brunt of the weight of the house was on this rotten wood. Hence the reason for the 1-inch sag. Now 1 inch is a drastic amount and super hard to get up. So we're going inside, we're jacking up each individual section until we're supported properly to where we can remove this portion of or any portion of the existing girder beam. Now we're going to replace this with brand new #2 yellow southern pine, and after we get it installed, we're going to be wrapping that beam completely in vinyl. So if there is any moisture, any salt in the vapors that are coming up from this very, very sandy soil, that they will not attach to our beams. And again, if you do have your girder beams, or you're building a shed, or you're building a garage, if your wood is within 18 inches of ground contact, it really needs to be pressure treated or completely encased in vinyl, a vinyl roll, vinyl sheeting. That is what's good with pressure treated material and the chemicals that are in that wood. It will help from not rotting, and also if you do any type of metal or anything like that, the chemicals will just eat through that metal in less than 12 months for sure. So we're wrapping that new beam in a vinyl product to last for a long time, and hopefully when we get to the end of this, we put a level on the floor, we are really, really close. I'd like to have less than 1/8 of an inch of deflection from end to end. We'll see if we can obtain that amount, get this structure back up so we can continue forward, because we really need to make some repairs to the siding and roof of this structure. But you got to start with what we got first. We don't want to do the roof and the siding and then go back in and jack it up and create splits and shifts in the house after we've done so much construction. So it's better to do all that lifting and prying and going at it now, so that way when we do the roof shingles and the siding, it's at the position where it's going to be at for the rest of the construction and there in the near future. We wouldn't want to do that in reverse order. Like I said, it would just cause shifts and shakes in either our caulk lines or joint lines or cosmetic items like that. So we're going to do this hard lifting now and hopefully get right on to removing and replacing this siding and sheathing. Well, them completely rotten, deteriorated ones ain't too bad.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, look at that. That is some horrible. Over half of that 2x8 was completely eaten.
You sound a little
And that was what was on the bottom of there. Let me get in closer so you guys can see if I don't kick dust in Romeo's face. Completely horrible condition, guys. Albeit some, at one time, very good lumber. But this is an example of, look at that. Look at that, unbelievable, completely soft. Look at all that mold. That's mold growing right there. We're gonna have, it was just completely deteriorated. No structural support. This could have been way worse than it actually was. ¿7 1/4? No me acuerdo cuánto era. Try that first here. But this is exactly why I wanted to jack this thing up before we did anything else. Because now look at the crack, look at these cracks. They opened up, they got to where they're going to be. When I get everything stationary, then I can fix it because it's not going back down. We have one more issue that everything looks really straight and plain and out. But even though this is a non-bearing wall, I think with this point load right here, directly over the joist and not directly on a girder beam, there's a lot of pressure on this joist right here. So we're gonna have to pick that joist up separately from the rest that we've jacked up the rest of the house. We're gonna put jack directly on here, shim under that joist so it stays up we need about another 1/4 inch up so it planes out perfectly with the rest of the joist. And literally our foundation repair is done. At that point we can just glue, screw down some new plywood. Yeah, yo solo quiero ver algo. Yep. Yeah, este lado es de tu tío, buddy. Midget high, and that's because we still have the jacks in place. But we literally went from 1 inch out of level to, and we'll see when I drop the jacks down, but less than an 1/8 of an inch, a 16th inch out of level. That is absolutely fantastic. A 16th out of level, over 8 feet. We'll check the rest of the way out here for the same thing. All right, guys, so we got the house jacked up and the new 2x10 girder beam installed, and we've got this house back into position so that we can continue on with this massive home remodel. So make sure you guys are liking these videos, subscribe if you already haven't, and click that share button. Get this thing out there, guys. And until next time, you have a great day.